Welcome back to my channel. Today we're tackling a captivating and somewhat intense topic. How can you tell if someone is jealous of you in just 5 minutes? Have you ever had the feeling that someone is secretly monitoring your every step, quietly dissecting your successes, or even silently rejoicing in your struggles? If you've ever felt this way, you could be facing the subtle yet powerful force of jealousy. But don't stress. In this video, I'll reveal 10 unmistakable signs that can help you identify envious individuals, while also sharing timeless wisdom from ancient Stoic philosophy. Together, let's peel back the layers and expose the truth behind their puzzling behaviors. Sign 1. Hidden clues in social media behavior. Social media, with its vast connectivity and influence, acts as a revealing lens into the human psyche. It brings to light emotions we often aren't even aware of ourselves. In this digital realm where reality and illusion blur, the boundary between admiration and jealousy becomes dangerously thin. A single careless moment can expose underlying feelings of envy, resentment, and even deceit. Jealous individuals can't mask their true nature for long. They're like chameleons attempting to blend in but eventually revealing their cracks. One telltale sign is their ghost-like behavior. They'll engage with all your posts, except the ones that celebrate your triumphs, happiness, or successes. Their compliments may seem genuine at first, but are often laced with subtle envy and bitterness. The silence of such individuals is particularly telling. While the saying goes, silence is golden, on social media, silence about your achievements can be the loudest indicator of jealousy. Ancient Stoics understood this well, recognizing that absence of acknowledgement often speaks volumes. When someone ignores your hard-earned victories, it often stems from their inner turmoil rather than indifference. Beyond silence, you might encounter cryptic remarks or passive-aggressive comments like, "Finally," or "That's been done before." These seemingly casual remarks often carry hidden undertones meant to diminish your achievements while subtly boosting their own egos. Another red flag is the behavior of so-called ghost viewers, those who quietly monitor your every post but never engage. These silent spectators are often driven by jealousy, watching and waiting, hoping to see a stumble in your success so they can quietly relish it. Sometimes, jealousy becomes more overt, such as unfollowing you after you share a major success. It's a clear sign they can't handle your growth while they feel stuck in place. But don't take it personally. In fact, see it as a gift. Letting go of toxic individuals is a step toward a healthier, more positive environment. Finally, notice how people choose to interact with or share content about you. If they highlight only your flaws or mistakes while ignoring your successes, it's a clear indication of jealousy. These actions, whether intentional or subconscious, are a reflection of their own insecurities and the envy they harbor within. Sign 2. They find joy in your failures. Failure, like a sudden gust of icy wind, strips away facades and reveals the true character of those around you. When you're thriving, they gather around, offering praise and basking in your glow. But the moment you falter, their real intentions become clear. Some are genuine supporters, while others are like vultures, circling eagerly, waiting to savor the spectacle of your downfall. These false friends reveal themselves in different ways. Some may wear a mask of concern, offering seemingly kind words, yet their eyes light up with satisfaction your misstep soothes their fragile egos. Others might turn your struggles into juicy gossip, embellishing the details and spreading them far and wide without a thought for how it affects you. Then there are those who seize the opportunity to play the role of a self-righteous critic. They'll remind everyone of how they saw it coming or warned you, using your setback to elevate their own image. Some might even assume the guise of an expert, claiming they understood the outcome all along, but providing no real support, just empty commentary meant to showcase their supposed foresight. Remember, failure is not a conclusion but a stepping stone in your journey. Like a fleeting comet in the night sky, it's only a momentary phase in the grand scheme of your life. The philosopher Seneca wisely noted, "Failure is an opportunity to learn and grow, not a reflection of your worth." When you face setbacks, treat them as fuel to rise stronger. Don't let the shallow reactions of insincere individuals shake your confidence. Continue to shine in your unique way no matter the circumstances. True success isn't determined by the opinions of others, but by your ability to persevere through challenges. As Marcus Aurelius famously said, "The obstacle in the path becomes the path." Let your failures guide you to even greater achievements. Sign 3. They downplay your achievements. Success, like a radiant light, not only brightens your journey but also reveals the true nature of those around you. While it draws admiration from genuine well-wishers, it also stirs envy in others. These envious individuals are not captivated by the beauty of your success, but are instead driven by a desire to dim its glow. Their strategy is to undermine your efforts, making it seem as though your achievements are mere flukes or lucky breaks. They refuse to acknowledge the hard work and determination that brought you to where you are. Some may go as far as twisting the narrative, sowing seeds of doubt among others and turning your accomplishments into stories of exaggeration or deceit. Their ultimate goal is to not only belittle you but to tarnish how others perceive your success. As Marcus Aurelius once observed, an envious person can never take joy in another's happiness. Instead of offering sincere congratulations, they subtly or openly critique you, trying to diminish the significance of your success. These people might smile to your face or feign interest, but behind closed doors they spread rumors or fabricate lies to chip away at your reputation. To them, your achievements are a painful reminder of their own shortcomings. Rather than addressing their insecurities, they attempt to pull you down to elevate themselves. Here's a simple way to identify envy. Share a harmless secret, like plans to start a new project or buy something you've been eyeing. A supportive person will encourage you or keep your confidence. An envious one, however, won't hesitate to turn your private thoughts into public gossip, often exaggerating or distorting the story. When you begin hearing whispers or exaggerated accounts of your secret, you'll know you've misplaced your trust. It's a harsh but valuable lesson in recognizing who truly supports you. Remember this: envious individuals seek to pull you down because your success highlights what they feel they lack. They are unable to celebrate your victories, as doing so forces them to confront their own insecurities. Stay focused on your journey and let your resilience speak louder than their attempts to undermine you. Sign 4. They resist your boundaries. One of the clearest ways to spot envy is to establish boundaries and watch how someone reacts. This is when their perfect mask slips, revealing their true intentions. Imagine your talents, time, or passions as a valuable treasure. Envious individuals, like sly opportunists, will try to bypass the safeguards you've built, aiming to take what isn't theirs. Boundaries act as a protective barrier around this treasure, and their response to them speaks volumes. They may begin with harmless-seeming inquiries, subtly probing for openings. The moment you reveal ability or flexibility, they pounce with unexpected requests, enticing offers, or urgent tasks designed to benefit them. If you say no, they often don't stop. They'll test your resolve with guilt trips, emotional manipulation, or even veiled threats. Epictetus wisely observed, "Those who cannot control their emotions will always seek to control others." Envious people rarely respect boundaries because they don't see you as an individual, they see you as a tool to fulfill their desires. In contrast, genuine friends and supporters will respect your limits. They understand that boundaries are not acts of rejection but measures to preserve your well-being and core values. When someone persistently violates or tests your boundaries, no matter how subtle their tactics, it's a clear indication of envy and insincerity. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Your mind is your fortress. No one can invade it unless you allow them." Protect your inner sanctuary. Don't be swayed by flattery or clever manipulation. Stay alert. Evaluate who truly values you, and identify those who aim to exploit your kindness or resources. Boundaries are not barriers to isolate yourself but affirmations of your worth. They serve as the foundation for your balance, freedom, and resilience. Honor and protect them, for they empower you to navigate life's challenges with confidence and strength. Sign 5. They are always competing to outshine you. True happiness is a light that grows brighter when shared, but envy dims even the most joyous of moments. Jealous individuals often live not for their own fulfillment, but for an endless race to prove they're better, happier, or more successful than those around them. Notice how someone reacts when you share your joys, no matter how small. Do they celebrate with genuine enthusiasm, or do their expressions hint at comparison or discomfort? Are their congratulations heartfelt, or do they feel like a setup to pivot the conversation toward their own greater accomplishments? When you mention a small victory, they're quick to counter with their bigger achievements. If you share something meaningful, like a relationship or a personal milestone, they immediately steer the conversation toward their happier or more fulfilling life. To them, your success isn't something to cherish, it's a challenge to overcome. A spotlight they feel compelled to redirect onto themselves. As Oscar Wilde aptly observed, people can forgive you for anything, but they will never forgive you for making them jealous. Envy is a deeply uncomfortable emotion, and many struggle to admit they feel it. Instead, they channel it into actions meant to elevate themselves by diminishing you, dimming your light, so theirs appears brighter. Stay mindful of these behaviors. Genuine friends will uplift and celebrate your successes without turning them into a competition. True support doesn't seek to overshadow but to encourage and magnify each other's joy. Sign 6. They use manipulation tactics. Have you ever found yourself constantly yielding to someone else's wishes, even when it conflicts with your own needs or desires? If so, you might be experiencing a common but insidious tactic used by toxic individuals: manipulation through guilt. These individuals are wordsmiths, expertly crafting phrases designed to make you feel guilty, even when you've done nothing wrong. Phrases like, "You never think about me," or "After everything I've done for you," are not just grievances, they're calculated tools aimed at your conscience, designed to make you feel selfish or ungrateful. Manipulators often adopt the role of the victim, flipping the narrative to make you feel as though you're the one in the wrong. Once you start to feel guilty, they can easily steer you into complying with their demands. Their tactics can also be subtle, involving emotional blackmail like, "If you really cared about me, you'd do this for me." Or they might rely on passive-aggressive behaviors, exaggerated sighs, pointed looks, or icy responses to make you question your actions and intentions. The ultimate aim is to wear you down until you give in, simply to escape the tension and discomfort. It's crucial to remember that your boundaries are valuable and deserve to be respected. Don't allow anyone to use guilt as a weapon against you. Marcus Aurelius wisely observed, "No one can make you feel guilty unless you allow it." True guilt stems from genuine wrongdoings, not from the manipulative ploys of others. If you feel guilt over unreasonable or baseless accusations, it's a clear sign you're being manipulated. Empower yourself to say no without fear of disappointing others. You have every right to reject unfair demands and protect your personal boundaries. By standing firm, you not only reclaim your autonomy but also guard your inner ease, ensuring you're not a pawn in someone else's game. Sign 7. They intrude excessively into your personal life. Envy is like a double-edged sword. It wounds not only its target but also the person consumed by it. It's a fragile yet destructive emotion, a constant internal tug-of-war between desire and dissatisfaction. Those plagued by envy rarely acknowledge it openly. Instead, their actions reveal the contradiction. Some may avoid you entirely, trying to suppress the green-eyed monster within. Others, however, may cling to you, shadowing your every step in hopes that proximity to your success will somehow transfer it to them. Ironically, psychological research suggests that envy can create connections between people, but these are toxic, dysfunctional ties. Rather than fostering trust or friendship, these connections are built on comparison, resentment, and manipulation. The envious don't celebrate your victories. Instead, they analyze, criticize, and undermine, attempting to soothe their bruised egos by pulling you down. When they can't surpass you, they work to belittle your achievements to make themselves feel superior. Envy often disguises itself as excessive interest in your life. These individuals may pose as concerned friends, but their real aim is to interfere in your private matters not out of care, but to control, compare, or bask in your glow. In extreme cases, their intent goes beyond intrusion. They seek to sabotage your success to ease their own feelings of inadequacy. Marcus Aurelius offered wise counsel: if you are insulted, ask yourself if it truly harms you. If not, let it go. Envy, much like an insult, only affects you if you allow it to penetrate your thoughts. So when someone exhibits unwarranted curiosity about your personal life, asking probing questions or shadowing your every move, be cautious. Not all concern is genuine. Some hides darker motives beneath a friendly exterior. Always remember, envy holds no power over you unless you grant it. Prioritize authentic relationships and sever toxic ties. True success isn't just about achieving your dreams, but also maintaining your peace of mind in the face of envy and adversity. Sign 8. They mimic you. At its core, envy is a quiet admission of dissatisfaction with oneself. It drives some individuals to become shadows of others, imitating their every move in an attempt to escape their own insecurities. Rather than cultivating their unique qualities, these individuals opt to borrow someone else's identity, believing it will lead to the success or happiness they crave. Yet this path only leads them further from fulfillment, leaving them disconnected from their own true selves. Such individuals observe you with great focus, studying your style, mannerisms, and even the smallest details of how you live. Their goal isn't to learn or grow, but to replicate. They assume that by becoming a mirror of you, they can claim the admiration, recognition, or success you've achieved. However, just like a counterfeit work of art pales in comparison to the original, their attempts come across as unnatural and hollow. What they fail to grasp is that every individual is a unique masterpiece with their own inherent value and charm. By attempting to mimic others, they diminish their own identity, silencing the qualities that make them special. Marcus Aurelius offered timeless advice: do not be swept away by the actions of others. Always return to yourself, for you have the power to do so. Instead of harboring resentment toward those who imitate you, show compassion. They are trapped in a cycle of envy and insecurity. They have yet to discover that their true worth lies not in copying someone else, but in uncovering and embracing their own distinct potential. Be proud of who you are, an irreplaceable and one-of-a-kind individual. Protect your authenticity, for it is the source of your strength and happiness. You don't need to compete with anyone else. Your journey is uniquely yours, and that is your greatest asset. Sign 9. They offer unsolicited advice. Advice can be a powerful tool, either guiding you toward success or subtly steering you off track. Envious individuals often disguise their intentions by presenting advice that is anything but helpful. Pretending to act out of care or concern, they use their words to plant doubt, derail your confidence, and keep you from reaching your full potential. These individuals frequently tell you that your goals are too ambitious or your dreams unrealistic. Your success is unsettling to them because it highlights their own shortcomings. Under the guise of friendly warnings, they sow seeds of insecurity, hoping you'll second-guess your decisions. If you stumble or abandon your plans, they feel validated, as though your failure confirms their superiority. Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "The opinions of others, whether flattering or critical, are not truths. Let them not dictate your path." Advice, no matter how well-meaning it seems, should be carefully evaluated. When envy is at play, their words may be less about helping you and more about holding you back. Beware of overly negative advice or exaggerated warnings about imaginary risks. Instead, trust your instincts and the resilience that has brought you this far. Don't let someone else's insecurities cause you to doubt your capabilities. Every step you take toward your goals not only strengthens your resolve, but also stands as a testament to overcoming those who thrive on envy and negativity. Stay focused and let your progress speak louder than their words. Sign 10. They spread gossip behind your back. Envious individuals are like shadows that linger just out of sight. They rarely confront you directly, but use their words as weapons from the darkness. By twisting truths, fabricating rumors, and spreading them far and wide, they aim to tarnish your reputation, isolate you, and undermine your confidence. Yet their actions are less about you and more about their own insecurities, reflecting their inner struggles rather than your worth. Stoic philosophy reminds us that what truly matters is not what others say or do, but how we respond. Epictetus once said, "We are not disturbed by events but by the opinions we form about them." When faced with gossip, don't let emotions cloud your judgment. Stay calm and analyze the situation with clarity. Hurtful words only hold power if you allow them to affect you. When dealing with envy and deceit, approach the situation as a moral warrior, steady, composed, and resolute. Defend the truth if needed, but don't let anger or frustration consume you. True strength lies not in reacting with fury, but in maintaining dignity and control. Envious people want to see you stumble, but their approval or validation is irrelevant. Real power comes from living in alignment with your values and remaining unaffected by negativity. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, the best revenge is not to be like them. Let your grace and poise serve as the ultimate response to their attempts to bring you down. Always remember, malicious words are not reflections of your reality. Your composure and self-control are the most effective shields against any attack. Keep moving forward, letting your actions speak louder than their gossip ever could. Thank you for spending your time watching this video. I hope the signs and Stoic insights shared today empower you to recognize envious behavior with clarity and confidence. Always keep in mind, someone else's envy doesn't diminish your value, it merely reveals their own insecurities. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, your happiness depends on the quality of your thoughts. Instead of dwelling on negativity, channel your energy into building inner peace and resilience. If you found this video insightful, be sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on future content. Share your thoughts in the comments. Which sign do you think is the clearest indicator of envy? I'd love to hear your perspective. Continue living with self-respect, serenity, and a commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. See you in the next video. Always remember, knowledge is power, and calmness is your greatest shield.